Greetings, everybody out there in internet land. My name is Troy Bernier, Miami International Science Fiction Film Festival. And tonight we have a little special treat. We're going to play a nice collection of our music videos for you and hope you enjoy them. Have a good time.
ora che sei qui, ora che sei qui.
All right. And how was that? Did
Oh,
you
was
enjoy that one?
yes, I saw it. Was really interesting. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Alexander? Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Sure, thank you. Thank you for having me here. Yes, I'm
Absolutely.
fine.
Absolutely. What time is it in Europe right now?
6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's a little early, huh?
And you're a little late.
Yeah, well, this is the slot that we use for people that are on the other side of the planet. So we're talking about Malaysia,
Yeah.
Japan, China, all of those countries around there on the Pacific Rim over there. And this is the time slot that we have for that audience, because Misi Fee is a 24-hour operation, and we have only one time zone, and that's Earth.
Yes. Nice.
So, yeah, man. So what do you have to say? Anything interesting today?
Yes, I thought about the topic, but it was the wrong topic. That was what I was reading was what is science fiction in 5 to 10 years, and I made my thoughts about that, and maybe we can discuss a little bit about that topic.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Yeah, so I think for a few years ago, I read a book from Nick Bostrom. Maybe you know him. He's a philosopher from Norway, but he lives in England or the US, and he comes up with the idea from the technology singularity and the simulation hypothesis. But in his book, the superintelligence, there was also the problem what comes up to us humans when the AI takes over. So we are now at that point where the artificial intelligence are coming up more and more. And so, what are the consequences for people who lose their jobs? And yeah, maybe they have to be some kind of trance or frozen to skip time because it gets more and more expensive. So this was my first thought about that.
Can you repeat? You said there would be something frozen. Repeat that statement one more time. That little
And
piece.
yeah, the people have to froze themselves or some kind of drugs or medication that slows down their bereavement and life status because everything got more and more cost.
Wow. So, and this is what the philosopher was suggesting that could happen.
Yeah, I guess he mentioned that in his book. And
That's very
so,
interesting.
yeah, it's some kind of cyberpunk, I guess. So it gets more and more gritty.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting take where technologies become so advanced that in order to cope with it, you slow everything down. You slow
Yeah,
down life to allow the technological race to continue so that when it slows down, you can almost like rebirth, come back
yeah,
out. You can come out of stasis
yeah,
to experience it. Wow.
yeah. That's an interesting topic. And on the other side, what you said that you come back to life, he
Mhm.
also discussed the questions when you have and people who sit in the supermarket and make the cash, and it's an emulated brain of a human, and he gets after every job, after every day, he gets resetted. What is the ethic consequences about something like that?
Mhm. Hmm. Man, that's pretty deep.
Yeah.
So this was, I think this was on our this was part of the topic of tripping through the uncanny valley,
Yeah,
which is I think that topic was on Sunday. Is that supposed to be Sunday's topic?
I can take a look.
Yeah, I think that was Sunday's topic. But that's pretty deep. Do you think technology will when you think in 5 years that technology might be at a point where this could happen? What kind of research is around that suggests this might be on the horizon?
Or I guess 20 to 50 years maybe.
Okay, yeah, that's much further out. Yeah,
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 I
yeah,
guess it's
yeah. And in fact, there have been several um, several suggestions or papers that illustrate you, and I'm sure you're going to understand what I'm saying, that by utilizing artificial intelligence and data science, that's going to allow simulations to be
yeah.
done very, very fast. So
Yes.
things that would take years to do, utilizing AI in those simulations, it's going to race and we'll be able to achieve the research within a fraction of the time.
Yeah,
This
that's
is what's currently going on right now.
yeah.
You
With
know,
Sora, do you know that?
which one?
OpenAI Sora, the video text to video KI.
Hmm. Hmm.
She is trained with game engine data and virtual data,
Hmm.
and so they can train this engine with virtual data in a million of times faster. So, and that's
Wow.
had that photorealistic videos. You cannot tell if it's an AI video or if it's a really a real video. It's not possible anymore, and it's super detailed and it's in closed beta, sure,
Hmm.
but we are coming to a point where you cannot trust your eyes anymore.
Wow. That's scary.
Yeah, that's absolutely scary. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. That when because of course I can't speak for everyone, but with a lot of the AI stuff today, I can tell when something is not real because of how it's animated.
Yes.
It's not animated in an organic fashion the way things work in our natural environment. You can
Yeah.
always tell something is a little off. Something's a
Yeah,
little
but
off.
that Sora is a kind of physics engine, and you're really, yeah, it had some errors here and there, but it's really getting closer.
Mm,
I
mm,
can tell you that.
Interesting, interesting. All right, so let's while we ponder on the next question, let's bring up the next song. What do you say?
Sure.
I think this one will suit. This one here is called Electric Car.
Okay, let's go.
Drive an electric car. It goes so fast, but it don't go far. I want
Oh man. So that was Electric Car by Glenn Sterling Abbott.
Yeah, it really reminds me on the German Kraftwerk band or some some stuff they did in the past. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nice.
Would Kraftwerk be considered post-punk, or they were before post-punk?
This is after post-punk, I would say.
After post-punk. Okay.
Also, this is post-punk.
Oh, it's post-punk. Yeah, I think it might be post-punk. But it was
Yeah.
they've been around. They were around a long time. A long time.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. The Berlin, was it the Trans Europe Express? Wow.
Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, folks, we were last talking about how AI is accelerating, and it's being implemented in many areas. Some places for good. I could definitely say that. There are good uses for artificial intelligence to help. But of course, some people would argue that it's not really artificial intelligence, really machine learning at the scope that it's being used,
Yes.
the scope that it's being used. And some people will say AI isn't really here yet. We haven't experienced it yet. Todd Chernowski was on the show a few iterations ago, and that's one of the things that he mentioned, that this is not true AI yet. So we're still in the machine learning phase, and perhaps we are still in that machine learning phase.
Yes.
But things are definitely happening rapidly, and not just in Western countries. Things are happening all over the planet now, because many of these technologies are in the realm of open source, meaning that anyone can use them as long as they have the resources to develop them, to experiment on them, to share them with their domestic resources and utilize them the way they see fit. So as a result, yeah, you're finding applications coming from all over the planet in all kinds of languages. So that's what part of this, the scope of this talk is: enlightenment on the Silk Road. Many of the films at MISI this year come from parts of the world that we don't see science fiction come from.
Yeah.
And so it's a celebration of that, but also a discussion to understanding. And one of them I'll share just a little trailer here is one from Argentina. Even though Argentina has been they've been on our horizon for a few years so far, but this is one of the latest films that come from them that's pretty advanced. So you wanna take a look at that one, Alexander? Let's take.
Yeah, sure.
This is a trailer from Nick 2040.
This isn't real.
The death of General Michael Colt has sparked widespread concern due to the fact that it appears to be the first known case of a robot allegedly killing a human being. The causes of this tragic incident are still under investigation, but it has raised troubling questions about the potential danger of advanced artificial intelligence. We must take the risks posed by these machines seriously and prepare for a future where robots may not always act in our best interests. This incident should be a wake-up call for all of us to have us about the ethical and social implications of creating machines that can think and act like humans.
Did you see that? Yes, it's a joker. I mean, they are attacking us. They are destroying everything. Come on, I need to get out of here.
We understand that this news may be unsettled, but we want to assure you that we're taking all necessary precautions to ensure the safety of our citizens. We ask that you stay indoors and avoid any unnecessary travel.
How am I supposed to fly experience only in the simulator. Don't close the door. Nick!
And 35 connected.
What? A transformer? No shit! Nick, the exit. Can you open it? Nick! Nick!
Yeah, that was way out there, man. The real engine was in full
Unreal
effect.
Engine, yes, I
Unreal,
think so.
Unreal Engine. That's right.
Nice.
And Mr. Tortugo in Argentina,
Okay.
south of Patagonia.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, really good guy. Knows his stuff real well. But yeah, that's an example.
yeah.
That's all original work, and you're talking high level development design. One person did
Amazing.
that.
Wow.
Years ago, that would take a small army of people to do.
That's true. Yes.
So now with the tools that we have today, one person can do it.
Yeah, so this is the positive side of the technology.
Yes, I
Cool.
agree. So, what are some of the other news that's going on your side of this planet, this wonderful planet of ours?
What's going up here?
Yeah, what's
Yes,
some of the latest?
a lot of discussion about TikTok is also coming up here. I know that you guys in the US are going to ban it, and yeah, that's also a topic from my movie, how these social media apps are dominating our attention. Yeah, that's interesting how this goes around and what's coming up next. Maybe what are the
Okay.
young people doing? Are they jumping to the next social media app? Or I also heard about a trend of dumb handies or stupid handies, so no smart handies, smartphones, smart mobiles.
Wow, you call it a handy. That's right. You call it a handy.
Yes.
Okay, folks, that's one part of the world that uses a different name to describe
Yeah,
their phones. In the part of Deutschland, Germany, they'll call it a handy, the
a
mobile
handy,
phone.
yeah.
That's a really good one. So yeah, I don't show that it's been banned yet, but I show
Okay.
that it might be. It might be. It can happen.
Yeah.
So, is that what's also happening on your side of the world? They may try to turn it off.
Mm, I don't think so.
Okay, okay.
But I heard about the trend that the younger generations are going back to these dumb mobiles. I don't know how to explain. So Nokia, old-fashioned mobile device. So they are not, trapped by these.
Yeah, distracted by all of
Yeah,
the stuff that
all of
comes
that
out of
stuff.
them. Yeah,
That's
that's
interesting.
right.
So you got a back step in technology for free your mind.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. So, well, we'll see. We'll see. I think
Yeah.
social media is definitely not the most social thing, but uh, we're
That's true.
talking right now on tools that were developed because
Yeah.
of social media. A lot of these tools wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the overwhelming uh, uh, thirst that humanity has for social media. So once
Yeah.
again, it's that application of the technology. Is it a good tool? Is it a bad tool? It just keeps going back and forth, man. It's
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
crazy. It's crazy. So let's look at let's see. We have another one over here. Let's pull up this one is this should be interesting. This
Okay.
one is called Mel Forever, She Culture. This is different. You ready, folks? This is different.
When I was in the 5th grade, a boy in my class kept hitting me in the face with quarters. He looked at me and said, "This is for your sex change." Attention! Attention! This is not alcohol. This is
I'm a sick fuck. I'm a sick fuck. I'm a problem. I'm a problem.
I'm a sick fuck. Keep my dick sucked, nipped up, picking who the gold and the silver. I'm a monster, deep and ain't imposter. I'm the one who's speaking out behind the locker. Take and take, I give it to. Watch your back as I fuck with you. Fake and fake, I'm never true. Watch your back as I fuck with you. Something right with me. Something right with me. Something ain't right with me. Something ain't right with me. You like this shit? You like this shit? You like these hits? You like this fit? I might be going out of my mind, and if she tries to come at me, I'ma fight this bitch. Big bones and big moans and silicone on my throne. Somebody throw me a megaphone. Get it up, turn me up like I'm a Corleone. Get your back blown, going to the unknown. I think I know what to do. She's gonna come for you. She's gonna come for you. Don't look behind you, 'cause it's gonna be me. Think something ain't right with me. Something ain't right with me. Think something ain't right with me. Something ain't right with me. It's only just begun. It's only just begun.
Now, I don't know if I was looking at an inspiration of Nine Inch Nails, a clip from 28 Days Later, or something out of the goth movement. That was
Yeah,
a
that's,
shocker.
this was intense.
Yes, yes. That is definitely a nominee for editing without a doubt.
Yeah,
That's
it was
some very, very good handiwork.
correct. Yeah,
Very good filmmaking there, man. Wow.
and
Very good.
also
That
really
was
deep from the topic side. I guess it's about identity and what's to be a man, what's to be a woman, what's to be a woman in the next
yeah,
step about
yeah,
transhumanism, I guess it's called.
yeah. Also, you could look at it in the context if you remember some of Neil Blomkamp's films.
Oh yeah.
The one called Elysium. Elysium with
Yes.
where he gets this exosuit put on him. You
Yeah,
know,
is
they
this
have to
Matt Damon?
Yeah, Matt Damon. That's right. And they drill, put all
Yeah.
the exosuit stuff on his bones and stuff to make him stronger.
Mhm.
That's what it reminded me a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Whew,
true.
boy. This
Crazy.
digital divide just doesn't stop.
No,
Holy smokes.
just the beginning.
Yeah. So, man, so as far as over here in the States, it's been on this side of the ocean, it's been pretty exciting. A lot going on in the film industry, with
Yeah.
a constant push. There's a lot of new programs coming out. A lot of the programs have been renewed for new seasons. For All Mankind has got season 5. Star Trek is well. There's several iterations of Trek.
Mm.
Discovery is coming to an end, but um, Brave New, what's the one with Captain Pike series? They got a new season, so that's promising. If you're into some old retro Trek,
Yeah.
they do a good job with that. A very, very good job with that. Um, in addition, there are quite a many sci-fi, I call them unnamed projects because they don't really have, the big A-lister, big budget A-listers, but they're on the streaming content. There's a whole suite of them that are being produced,
Yeah.
which is quite nice. Yes, yes. So it's busy. It's busy on this side, and
Yeah.
the sci-fi world is just booming, man, churning along, from all different dimensions, which is quite impressive. We're still in this golden age of science fiction, this new second golden age of sci-fi. And with that, what is it like in Germany? What kind of new science fiction German content do you see?
Phew. First of all, the movie landscape in Germany is really, really a desert, and also the science fiction is not really developed in Germany. Okay, we started with Metropolis, but this over um, 90 years ago. So science fiction is not that big deal here on this side. We are just taking your stuff, but
Mhm.
Netflix comes up with some interesting ideas, and there was this German series. I don't know if you know it, called Dark. It was a
Yes,
German science fiction
yes.
take, and it was really impressive. And I yesterday I read that it's the most popular um, Netflix series until now, and it's this German series Dark. And yeah, it's
You,
really a really nice one.
you see, you see. So, have you had a chance to visit the Misifi virtual channel, the movies?
I'm I'm s- still in the register phase. There is the Sci-Fi Miami Plus channel and the other
Yeah.
one.
Have you
So
watched Have you watched the Plus channel?
no, not yet.
Oh man, you definitely have to because, well, this week I know new content is being added,
Yeah,
and on the new content, one of them is the lecture that I give on the world of indie film, how it's
yeah.
in the context of sci-fi. It's a very short lecture. It's under 10 minutes long, but
Okay.
that's where I discuss a lot of these things, how where science fiction is coming from,
Yeah,
through our lens. So it's worth a
I will take a look
talk.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, and yeah, definitely. I wanted a lot of people to get on early because on early it was very cheap. I think it was 99 cents.
Hmm.
That's all it cost to get on for the filmmakers because
Yeah,
we have to charge a small fee to pay for the
yeah,
DRM and all this other stuff. The fees for that we get charged when people watch the content. Um,
yeah.
and that minimal was just being passed on. Now we're in a scene where we have to charge more because it's being marketed to more people. So I think now it's $4 or $5 or something like that to get on,
Oh,
to watch the content. But shortly after that, it's gonna go up another $15-20. So
Okay.
definitely try to get on this weekend so you don't have to pay a lot of
Okay.
money to get on there.
Thank you.
Other than that, let's check out another one we have here. This one is
Sure.
called Static. No, yeah, Static. Let's do Static.
Throw down the chains that bind you now. Remove the tag from the scars you save somehow. Don't hide your spirit tonight.
seems like those bad guys were sent and turned into protoplasm.
Yeah, that's true. I really like the idea with the door. It was really
Yeah,
straight on.
yeah, that was pretty neat. Another seemed like a Nine Inch Nails kind of tone, you know, a little of that inspiration going on. Yeah, no,
That
it's
was
good
gritty,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
good stuff, good stuff. So yeah, so we got two more here to dive in. Want to jump into one more real quick? This will be a shorter one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, 08. This one is 08, and it has a nice abstract feel to it. You'll get it.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was awesome.
That was really artistic and abstract. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, industrial. And that is the definition of industrial noise.
Yes, and
That
industrial.
is industrial noise, which you don't hear much these days, but that is industrial noise. Yes, I remember when that was had its phase of growing in the
Yeah,
music industry. Yeah, yeah, industrial noise. Yep, yep.
nice.
That's
I
the,
think oh, sorry.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
In the soundtracks from James Cameron's Terminator or Aliens, there are also these industrial noises when you pay attention to it. When Ellen Ripley, who's one of the best female science fiction characters, in my opinion, when she attacks an aliens with that car and then comes from ding, ding, ding
Yes.
with these hammers.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yes, that is correct. Right on point. Yep, yep. If we had the rights to that, I'd play it. I'd play a clip from that, but we'd be banned, of course, if that happened. In the context of some hardcore stuff here, let me share with you this one piece that I just came across the news today. There is the finding digital images that's taking place. This is a digital image pulled from the Juno cam on the NASA's Juno spacecraft traveling around Jupiter, and it got very close to the moon Io, and it took an image from that, and they took the data from the image and created this picture that we see here, which is a lava lake on the surface of Io.
Crazy. Lava lake.
Yeah, man, that's wow, amazing. So it's here. It's a depression filled with magma and rimmed with molten lava.
Imagine what's going on in the universe all the time.
Yeah. To me, in just our local system here, around Jupiter and Saturn, and many of the other planets that we're just now discovering, they're quite active. Their moons are quite active. Very interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Crazy. Whew.
Yeah. So we're kind of tight on time here. So let's move on to this last clip, this last music video called Yelpy Gravity.
Okay.
I need
Yeah, that was Jonathan Martin's film.
Oh,
He's the director of the Sci-Fi Festival in Utah, which is called, man, I always get the name of this one. Sci-Fi Festival. He's gonna be so mad at me. But, oh no, that's not it. What's this? Come on. It's supposed to be easy to find this, Jonathan. In Provo. They're in Provo, Utah. Provo, Utah. And Film Quest. Film Quest. Film Quest
Film
is a
Quest.
really, yeah, really nice festival. I highly recommend. All sci-fi
Okay.
fantasy filmmakers send their films into Jonathan Martin's festival. He's an awesome dude. He's also a filmmaker, and that was
Yeah,
his one of his films.
was really, really well made.
Yeah, very high. It's very well made. Good acting, good performance, good music, great
Yeah,
visual effects. He's on
yeah.
board with that. And you know, Jonathan, I've sent you several emails and they've bounced back, and I've called you without any call back. So I'm saying that because I don't want you saying, "Oh, you ain't telling me," blah 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 blah. I don't know what it is. This year we have a hard time reaching people with whether it's email or phone. I don't know what it is. A lot of blocks or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, good work, great work. And what we see, folks, as we are wrapping up today, we'll give our last little bit of inputs, and we'll start off those little inputs with you, Alexander. What are your last few words that you'd like to offer the community today?
Yeah, I want to thank you for having me here. Keep up the good work. It was really a big inspiration and motivation for me. And yeah, the future is ours.
Bitte, bitte. All right, absolutely. And I'd like to say to all of the people out there that are going to see this that the world is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And what I mean by that is more and more people becoming interconnected. And what's happening when it comes to science fiction is that the creativity is blossoming through the various lenses all over the world, and people are putting together their ideas of what they think the future is going to be like, whether it be good or bad, and whether it's going to be thrilling, horrific, or full of hope, right? Positivity and hope. So we like that stuff. But we see that there's a lot. It is blossoming worldwide. And we're highly thankful and grateful that people from all over the world send us their exotic science fiction films because we love them. They're all very good. And with that said, that's it for tonight. To the night hour for us on the western side of the Atlantic. And for those who are on the Pacific side, they're just now getting into their 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So, and of course, Hawaii, the sun's just going down over there. So, I know it's strange. And we had some folks from Japan looking in, and the folks in Japan, I think that for them, it's the middle of the day.
Yeah, crazy.
So, we stayed up for them. But that's it. And with that said, we will close. We'll close with what should we do? Should we close with a trailer? Let's close with a trailer and then a sponsor. And so stand by, Alexander. Don't go anywhere.
Sure.
Come out and you will not be harmed!
Hey, where are you from? Country of origin? How you stay here?
he raising his hand for? Does he need to go to the bathroom?